Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, tonight we are taking a look at Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Now, I'm really excited to see this one because I have no idea what they did to address the various things that happened off screen. May Chadwick rest in peace. Guy was phenomenal. Loved him and everything he did. So I stayed away from spoilers, if you can believe it. Obviously, I'm a casual Marvel guy, so it wasn't that hard for me. But I'm just really excited to dive into this one and see what this universe has to hold.
Well, as you can tell, I'm definitely ready, willing, and able, shirt withstanding not here, to watch, as well as I got this, the Marvel Encyclopedia. That way I could find out anything and everything I want to read. I mean, I even have it right here on Black Panther, so a lot of good stuff in here, but obviously we're going to see what happens without him. So I am definitely ready.
Hey, can you hold that up and get a good shot?
It's the new edition, and there's even an introduction by Stan Lee.
Hold on, we got permissions to show that?
Well, it's helping out Marvel, so.
My lovely wife got me this as an early Valentine's Day gift, so that was really nice of her.
All I got was socks.
No. I really needed new underwear.
I loved Black Panther. You know, it's a tragedy about Chadwick, but you know they wanted to move on with this movie, obviously for the sake of making a movie. But I'm guessing they're going to do something to honor his memory as well, which is much deserved. I've been a pretty big fan of everything Marvel, except one particular Thor movie we did. But other than that,
come on,
I'm really excited for this, and I'm ready to head back to Wakanda.
I'm looking forward to this film as well. I don't know nothing about it. Just like everyone here, I kind of stayed away from everything as much as possible because I kind of want to be surprised going in and seeing what they've done. If the trailer was any indication of how great the trailer was, I can't imagine that this is going to be the opposite. So I'm looking forward to it. Rest in peace, Chad. And on that note, let's go!
Please allow me to heal my brother of this illness, and I will never question your existence again.
His heart rate is dropping fast. Where are we?
We are finishing a sequence now.
Griot, give me the controls.
As you wish, princess.
Throwing us right.
Wait, are they gonna?
Are they gonna?
Princess, you should go be by his side.
Get out! What is the confidence rate?
29.1%.
Print it.
Princess, I am aware of the agency, but I must warn you. This synthetic heart-shaped herb has a minimal chance of producing the desired effects.
I don't care. Has to work.
Oh, he didn't make it.
Griot, it's my brother's heart rate.
Your brother is with the ancestors.
Wow. God, this must have been a really hard scene to film. I can't even imagine.
Mvelikanga awuwethu
wow.
sensa umbulelo ingesipho sekumkani yetu utachala unyama kakumkani utachaka unyana wekumkani usholanishwa kakulu ubashenga unyama Black Panther amaku.
I mean, I guess in a way it's so the fans can say goodbye, I guess, as well, you know, have in their own way.
Oh, that was a powerful opening, too.
Yep. Oh, that's tough, dude. God, how somber was this moment in the theaters? Mm-hmm. It's so weird. It's like you know, it's a movie, but it feels like a celebration of life for Chadwick.
It really does.
Answer, can you give me the...
Wow.
Hell of an open.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's all Chadwick. And no music. Wow. Oh, that's power.
That's badass.
Wow, they did that right.
That was pretty cool.
You know, the one thing
That gave me chills.
You know, the one thing with the Marvel movies is that it's not that hard to stay away from a lot of the spoilers because they crank out so much stuff so fast. It's like you're already on to the next one before you know it.
This woman hasn't aged in 40 years.
No.
Oh, look.
I mean, she is still just a straight 10.
I am deeply disappointed in Wakanda's failure to stand by promises to participate in global efforts to tackle international challenges, to share resources concerning Vibranium.
I'm sorry, how many times have I saved the world?
Yeah, no kidding.
It has always been our policy to never trade Vibranium under any circumstance because of the dangerous potential of you.
Oh, snap.
Oh, we're going to be introduced to our baddies here.
You perform civility here in your halls of leadership and in your military facilities. The king is dead. The Black Panther is gone.
Nice.
There's Michonne. Nice. That'll do it. Shock treatment there.
What is your spear? Shuri gave me this to try. Our foremothers gave us this spear because it is precise. It will not change under my watch.
Told you not to bring them.
There was another attack on one of our outreach facilities.
Okay.
I thought it was during
Proof
this.
of the involvement of a member state is being uploaded to your mobile devices. And as for the identity of the attackers,
I was going to say they bring them in.
Je vous en prie.
let our gracious response to this incursion be an olive branch. Further attempts on our resources will be considered an act of aggression and met with a much steeper response.
What's that guy
Badass.
from? Answer.
Oh, Ballers.
Ballers.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He's
Yeah.
one of
But
the,
he's
in a lot of things.
He's in a
but-
lot of things, but
he's best.
oh, jeez, he's got a couple coffees.
Hey!
Hey,
Lake
I
Bell.
thought you retired!
I thought I had to. So they found Vibranium?
they think. Oh, nice.
Oh, send him into the abyss.
Clang, clang.
I like the sound treatment they did there.
We've touched down. The drills seem to make contact with a metallic substance.
Ooh. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I've never seen a drill bit shoot up like this before.
Vibranium in the ocean.
Let's go ahead and get the detector out of there since it's the only one we've got.
Gotta assume something's probably gonna go chaotic. with
Yeah.
it. Yep.
Right on cue.
The rig lost power.
I gotta assume Wakanda knows.
What the hell was that?
Never mind.
Oh.
That's probably not them.
What was that thing that was in red?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, that.
Hey, Salazar, can you give me a visual?
It's a phantom jellyfish. I've never seen one this color.
Salazar, we just lost Jackson's vitals.
That's going to be a
Did you
negative.
see the look of the fish above her?
Oh.
Salazar.
Right there. Yep. You could see it right behind her. What is that?
Oh. Are those all divers?
Oh, they're in formation.
I don't think those are
Is
the.
that the flying V?
What's that sound?
They got a lot of troops out on that
Is it,
ship.
like, is it trancing them?
Oh, they're gonna start walking overboard?
Yeah, they'd be drawn to it.
Some kind of sonic attack.
Hey, Smitty. Earplugs. We are under attack. You need to send in a strike team immediately.
Wakandans. It has to be.
It is not.
What's going on?
Whoa!
What are these guys?
Finish!
What in the world?
That's actually pretty cool.
What are we even looking at?
No way no way this helicopter makes it.
Okay, they're gone. Oh, God.
Are you sure?
I was gonna say, you sure?
Are you sure about that? Oh no.
There you go.
Well,
There's
some
some
sort of
water in there. Yeah, maybe they need it to be on land.
See, that's what I mean. Like, this is pretty cool looking, and you're over there scoffing at it. Like, that's different.
I mean,
What is going on? We're getting pulled backwards.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I was gonna say, there's no way that chopper makes it out.
Oh, look at this. It's like
Superman.
It's like water, black.
No,
Adam.
he had something.
Look at the propellers under his feet. You see
on
that?
his feet, yeah.
I'm intrigued by these antagonists. They give me vibes of like Avatar people, but
While members of her military escorted captive mercenaries onto the floor of the UN.
Oh, Scott Lang is on tour. Did you see that on the bottom crawl?
Oh, I missed it.
What did it say?
It said Scott Lang continues his tour.
Oh, nice.
They are home.
So look in this to see who those people were.
Oh, you gonna spoil it?
Well,
I
we
don't
don't know
wanna
the names.
know.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to tell us, but
This guy over here.
Got his book out.
Well, I don't think they're going to just say it in there for Black Panther, so I'd have to wait for their names and then I can look through it.
Shuri,
Mother,
I was trying to tell you.
that thing unnerves me.
my AI isn't like the movies, Mother.
Oh, what is this?
Exosuits for our army. It grants the user superhuman strength.
that's what's going to combat what we just saw.
Suits, you think?
Mm-hmm.
We do not need the herb, Mother. We need new technology.
What of the Black Panther? The mantle has unified our nation for centuries.
I wasn't trying to save the mantle with the herb. I was trying to save my brother.
Do you know what day it is?
Tuesday. Brother's passing.
1 year ago today.
Have you planned anything?
It involves you taking your mother for a drive. And the other two. Yes.
That might not be a good idea.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it just when they ask for that, that's when stuff happens and
You don't have to worry about me.
T'Challa is dead. But that doesn't mean he's gone. When that illness took your brother from us, I had to lead a wounded nation and a broken world. But I still took time in the bush. I found your brother. In the breeze. Took some time, but he was there.
He wasn't there, Mother.
I think I can see where her character arc is gonna go.
yeah, she's still grieving pretty hard.
The ending of the funeral garments marks the end of the mourning period and the beginning of a new relationship with our loved ones that have passed on.
If I sit and think about my brother for too long, it won't be these clothes. I'll burn. It'll be the world, everyone in it.
She is harboring some serious anger.
Shuri, there's something that I need to tell you about your brother.
No way. Are they in? It's him.
Oh,
how did he get in?
Stop! Right there! How did you get in here?
My mother told stories about a place like this. A protected land with people that never have to leave.
I am not a woman who enjoys repeating herself.
My people call me Akukunkan, but my enemies call me Namor. The American military detected Vibranium under my nation's domain, but we need Wakanda's help to prevent it from happening again.
Vibranium only exists here.
Mother, he's covered in it.
Your son exposed the power of Vibranium to the world. His choice
found him.
Has compromised us. I have more soldiers than this land has blades of grass. I would hate to come back under different circumstances. When you have the scientists, blow into this, place it in the ocean. Don't mention anything about me to anyone outside of Wakanda.
Did you see the wings on his ankles?
We must convene the council.
Oh, the river border has been breached. This fishman
claims to command a massive army.
He wants us to deliver one American scientist.
Do it. We never had to face an enemy with access to Vibranium before.
We should find the fishman and kill him. What is to stop him from coming back and asking for more?
Sometimes you got to rely on old muscle brains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this keep getting uglier?
There's the suit again.
Whoever built this is brilliant.
I am still struggling to believe that Vibranium exists outside of Wakanda.
Perhaps there was more than one meteorite. Our planet is covered of mostly water, so it's reasonable that the other one just landed there.
So we have to find this scientist after all. I'm going to need the princess.
Out of the question. She is in no state to be in the field. This Namor, he snuck past our defenses.
And has wings on his ankles.
Yeah. Little flippers.
Found him.
Well, I don't want any spoilers.
In Virginia.
They're in Alexandria.
Yeah.
Wonder if who Denies gonna run into there.
Well, did you catch next to...
Yes. Good old Milton Friedman.
That's not a dragonfly.
Yeah, I got it.
I haven't seen him forever, so I've seen him with that hair, or was it just like... So you said something.
We haven't seen him since Love Actually.
We are looking for the scientist who built the Vibranium detector.
So it was you guys in the Atlantic.
What happened?
Seriously? Us and the SEALs. 30 of their top guys, 2 of our best officers, friends of mine, gone.
I can assure you Wakanda had nothing to do with this.
It's imperative that we get to the scientist before anything else happens. You owe me, Ross.
We got a new director. She's watching me like a hawk.
We will be very, very careful.
You gotta be fast. The U.S. needs another machine, and this kid is the only person in the world who knows how to build one.
Cambridge.
I built the whole robotic hand. You just corrected the grip algorithm?
What grade did you get?
Thanks.
Please tell me it is a professor.
It's a student, Mother.
Bring this student back to Wakanda.
What are they driving?
I don't know, but it looks sweet.
I don't know if that's a new Audi or a Merc. Oh.
It looks more like an Aston Martin or a Maserati to me.
Yeah. That back end.
I like that Explorer in the back.
Yo. Riri Williams? It's an encrypted file. I want you to airdrop it. Yo, Princess Shuri. Oh shit, am I getting recruited?
Oh.
I'm here about the vibranium detector that you built for the CIA.
I made that for my metallurgy class. The professor said I'd never be able to do it.
How old are you?
19.
How long did it take you?
Couple months.
Couple months.
The hardest part was finding big enough mylar sheets to cover them.
This place is no longer safe for you.
Wait right here.
Ooh!
Nice.
Get out of my dorm. Get out.
Deny.
She's so great.
Hey. Put it down. Put it. You'll hurt yourself. Come on.
Small girl.
Small girl.
We got this.
With your guitar.
It was Alexis. Alexis must be the replacement for the LFA.
That is sweet.
The design for the machine is on that laptop.
Yeah. What is it you're building here? Is it StackTech?
American law enforcement has arrived at your location.
Shit.
This awesome lab is just going to get destroyed now, too. I'd be pissed.
There's got to be so many Easter eggs that we're probably missing in the background and stuff.
They've got us surrounded. Maybe we should just split up.
Now,
what's underneath the hood? Or the...
It looked like a Challenger to you?
Kind of did. It's got a long hood.
It's a Barracuda.
No, it's a Charger? Challenger?
I'm taking this. I spent years on this.
On and off.
That thing can fly.
Oh, now you don't have electricity.
Challenger. Oh, it's a CUDA.
What a hunk of junk, she said.
She said, what a hunk of junk?
Dave's not going to give me credit on the car. Shocker.
The tactical unit will breach the entrance.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, she made her own little, like, Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, she got Iron Man suit.
It basically is.
It is.
Activated.
they want the trip.
Let's go.
Manual drive engaged.
Oh, she's gonna flip it.
What?
Somebody's been watching a little Dom Toretto, I think.
Princess, there is a surveillance drone locked onto you.
Oh, Jesus.
30,000 feet? She can't go up to 30,000 feet with that thing.
She's gonna try.
You got to do the old Iron Man. See how high you can go.
Oh, she got up there no problem.
Oxygen, 0%.
Okay, now you just gotta wake up.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, was that the drone?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, who got her?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's Namor.
Water. Yeah,
It's
water.
Nomar?
Neymar.
Neymar.
Yeah. Well, that's what you call him if you're his enemy.
The princess's vitals are stable, General.
Yeah, I was gonna say bust it out.
Cut that thing.
What?
Oh.
Was that Free Willy? There's a humpback.
Kisle śmiercą. A tak tym table kokeli lobo.
She hits him with that spear. She cut him in half.
Yeah, but they're also wearing, vibranium as well.
Oh, not
there.
Well, okay.
Nice.
Barely an inconvenience.
You're going to start using that, aren't you?
I'm betting those two spears that they had at the beginning would come in quite handy.
There's no music. If we lose Deny, I'm going to be pretty pissed.
There's no way. She's got this. That always works.
Right in the eye.
Rip that mask off.
Oh!
Ooh! What did she do? Set her arm or something?
Popped her shoulder back.
Oh. Set the head?
There you go.
BOMs.
I'm Shuri, Princess of Wakanda. I demand that you take me to Namor. Do not bring harm to this girl.
Interesting.
That works in reverse.
There they go on the whale.
Go and ride their whales.
I dig it.
Whale can't be that fast. You'd think some sort of underwater propelled machine.
More surface area.
Well, let's...
What? Surface area.
On a whale, yeah. You could get more people on there.
Surface area.
Look at that, a forerunner.
Our field ops got a tip from Langley that they were coming.
Right. Who made that call?
Oh,
yes!
Director de Fontaine? Agent thinks it was Wakandans.
You're looking good.
Oh, I try.
You put that home gym in?
Yeah, last year.
Maybe I'll drop by sometime and jump on your Peloton.
Got an MIT sticker on it. I want that transferred to the NSA immediately. Can you give me a ride back to Langley?
Whoa, it's an 8-hour drive.
Yeah, we can talk about the case. Actually, wouldn't mind apologizing to you for a couple of things I said during our marriage.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
How about that?
Whoa!
And they came from the water on the backs of whales. I wish to leave immediately to retrieve our princess. You will be stripped of your rank. I have given everything. Let me die, saving my country and that throne. I do not know if my daughter is alive or dead.
Perhaps we are being too hasty. She raised a spear against her own husband for Wakanda.
Where is her treacherous husband now? But in a place where she can visit if she wished. Mine is with the ancestors. I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Damn. Put it that way.
Boy, what a performance between these two. I mean, Denai is just incredible, but wow, she's hitting it out of the park.
And I warned you about taking my daughter on this mission, and you lost her. I am done.
So is she gonna go rogue now? And
I don't think she's gonna be able to.
Damn, that was good.
What is that? That's a new ringtone?
Hey, honey, sweetheart.
Ooh.
No, I'm with my boss now.
Actually, she's leaving.
I'm gonna work from home and then have a shower.
What are you doing with Shuri's Komoyo beads?
I didn't know they were hers. Do you have the student?
Shuri was trying to save her when they were both taken.
My agency assumes it was you. Look, if they're in danger, I want to help, but I can't if I don't know what's going on.
I am afraid there is a new world power at play.
A country that's already on our radar, or you mean someone else?
That is all I can say.
If there is anything I can do to help, let me know. I owe Shuri my life.
Creo, did Shuri have her earrings with her?
I lost track of them in the North Atlantic, but the people who took her spoke Yucatec Mayan.
Bonjour.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where she was.
You were missed at T'Challa's funeral.
Oh,
It's been 6 years since you left us.
I was afraid how final the funeral would be.
Wherever you go, you are still Wakanda, and you know death is not the end. Shuri has been taken. You have infiltrated many nations before.
I was a different person
I
then.
need someone who can find where she is being held and rescue her without being seen.
Breathe.
Oh, don't tell me to breathe. Where the hell are we?
We're in a cave.
Well, thanks.
Uh-oh. That is some super villain shit right there.
Stay calm.
I agree with the girl. I wouldn't let you go.
Hola, señora, mucho gusto.
No estoy interesada. Váyase, por favor.
Sí, claro, no la quiero molestar. Nada más deme solo un momentito.
Nadie bueno llegó a haber hablado con ese desconocido.
Tene. Oh, in Williction.
A veces se veía un hombre con alas en los pies. Un cam. Me gustaría mucho ir a esa playa. Un cam. Ha estado aquí mucho más tiempo que tú o yo.
So let's get a glimpse of this world. This looks interesting.
Oh, they got a little diver's helmet there by the house.
This is beautiful.
That was my mother's.
Oh, so just...
That's some major trust there that he's doing.
Your mother was human.
Then she became something else.
How?
How is never as important as why.
Ooh,
okay.
1571.
My mother and her village were driven from their farms. Facing starvation, war, and disease, my people turned to Jack. Jack gave our shaman a vision, a way to save his people.
Oh, the herb.
Ma'inchamba.
Achamba lekoha. Leri kuyash sihi. Diakang mengkakano.
They all fell sick.
Oh. Now they're all blue.
And gasping for breath, so now they have to get in the
The
water.
plant took away their ability to breathe air, but enabled them to draw oxygen from the sea.
They don't look blue right there, though.
No.
My mother gave birth to me there, and I became the firstborn son of Talocan. The plant gave me wings on my ankles and ears that pointed to the clouds. I was a mutant.
Keyword?
He didn't say mutant for no reason.
Yeah.
She made me promise to bury her in the soil of her homeland.
Oh, wow.
I'll say how long they've been gone for.
Spanish man of faith cursed me as he died by my hand.
Un niño sin amor.
The child without love. And I took my name from there because I have no love for the surface world.
Why are you telling me all of this?
So that you can understand why I have to kill the scientist.
What if we took her to Wakanda? She'll remain in my country.
I cannot risk that, princess.
Then keep me instead. I'd love to see your nation.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, isn't there always going to be
Well,
like
yeah, because remember
another?
they took a bunch of they took all those suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take the suits.
But won't there always be another scientist or another person working on it? Like they have the tech already, so getting rid of the girl isn't going to do anything really.
Well, actually, it is because they made a point that only they said it.
Yeah, she only knows, but it's there.
But she gave the stuff to the U.S. government or to her professor who.
Has no idea.
They showed her clearing off her
on it.
boards and burning some of her stuff
her
too.
laptop,
So whether they could rebuild it is questionable.
What if that just shoots her off to nowhere? Oh, well, he's coming with. Ooh, ruler of the undersea realm of Atlantis.
Kind of like how they're doing this, right? They're showing us the antagonist who isn't that?
Yeah, I mean they're not having to be a full-blown heel villain.
Tweener.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, DC, you put down Aquaman, we raise Namor.
So this is almost what she needed to kind of move past a little bit.
Yeah,
through all the grieving she's
the
been
problem is they still have their button heads with what to do with the scientist.
It's made of vibranium.
Yes, but now you see what I have to protect.
I've picked up a location on Shuri's Kimoyo earrings.
I want one of those things.
Queen Mother, I found her signal.
Retrieve the princess by any means necessary.
Oh, boy.
I will attempt to draw Namor out.
She got that nanotech. Mm-hmm. Is that what that is, Answer? Oh God, he's looking at me like I'm some.
You just you're just gonna get roasted
casual over there.
But when I lost my brother, he suffered in silence. When he finally asked me to help him, I couldn't.
My ancestors would often say, only the most broken people can be great leaders.
Yeah, he's how old and how wise, and yet, he can't even answer it.
My nation will not rest until I'm returned. I'm not leaving without her. We need to find a peaceful way to resolve this.
It is no longer about the scientists. I have prepared my people for the time they will come for us. And that machine is the sign that the time is now.
So you plan to wage war on the entire world, and you want Wakanda to help you?
If we make an alliance, we can protect each other by striking them first.
And if Wakanda does not accept, what then?
The scientists will die, and Wakanda will be the first nation to fall. Wakanda cannot win a war with Talokan.
Well, when you say it like that.
He mentioned there that they were trying to, it's a sign that they're trying to come after him. They wouldn't know who the people are. They just wanted the vibranium.
Yeah.
President wants to take offensive action against Wakanda. Destabilization.
Ross, what do you think?
My sources are telling me that there's someone else out there.
Another nation?
Could be. I don't know. You've got to give me enough time to investigate this properly. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves at war with a country whose military capacity we can't even comprehend.
Yeah, they keep seeming to forget that.
Yeah.
Is my daughter alive?
The princess is alive and well.
The Americans are preparing to blame Wakanda for your attack on their mining ship. Return my daughter and the scientist, or I will inform them of your existence.
If you try to find us, I will kill the princess. I will come to Wakanda, and I will kill you.
Damn.
Oh, he changed
No more
his
messing
tune
around
rather
now.
quickly.
He's talking pretty big though. I think he forgets who our folks in Wakanda are friends with. Oh.
Wakachai kubine mata kimi. Susengalo yako.
Give me your beads. Give me your beads. I can save her.
I hit her with a sonic round. It's lethal from this distance.
Go away.
That's true.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Stirred the pot now.
This is going to get bad.
Kimenwa.
Oh. He's gonna be mad.
This ain't gonna end well for anybody.
Ilah peh ol takma tula kalone esh. Leken toton yetelobe. Nish biking ken tu klo. Ukanatslo titalokan.
Is it true you saw an underwater empire?
It is beautiful.
Stories just don't do this place justice. But I really would like to go home. Can I at least call my mom?
So this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm in Wakanda.
After Thanos' attack, when you left without saying a word, it hurt.
It was not easy. King and Black Panther to everyone. But to me, he was everything. My T'Challa. I had to step away. I couldn't just keep going as if nothing had happened, you know.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The other attack.
Shuri, where are you?
Making my way to the city right now.
Stand down. That is an order.
You're breaking up. We can't hear you. Love you. Bye.
Oh, the oldest trick in the book. Oh,
Jaws?
Is it Jaws? It's gonna be a shark.
No, it's a killer whale.
Oh,
Is it
killer
Willie?
whale. He would never.
EMTs are suffering a form of sonic hypnosis.
Yeah, just like on the oil rig or whatever that was.
I like how it's the dunk.
Clunk.
Yeah.
Clunk.
There he is.
Nice man.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she's not holding back.
No.
I'm kind of surprised by that. I pictured she would try to have a conversation with him, you know, and try to talk him down.
Yeah, I think it's past
Well, I think
that.
she also knows that nothing's gonna happen to him if she hits him.
Just dives underwater, chills out.
Oh, just like he said, he's coming for the queen. Oh, that's a lot.
Shit has gotten even more serious. He's flooding that.
Angela Bassett.
He's flooding that whole thing. Come on, no way we lose her. She's gotta get her. Oh, I hope this isn't one of those where she saves her but sacrifices herself.
She did this. In 1 week's time, I will return with my entire army, and you will join us against the surface world, or I will wash Wakanda from the face of the earth.
Keep it back.
You are queen now.
No.
There's no way.
No, they gotta bring him back.
I don't like that music.
Help me.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's heavy.
The very land offers you their comfort for your loss. I promised your brother that I would provide you with counsel and protection. Your tribal elders have approached me with a proposition. They wish to evacuate the city and set up camp in Jabariland.
So now you are keen to hear from a child who scoffs at tradition.
The world has taken too much from you. It is in my people's interest to know which way your mind is leaning.
If you are to provide for them, they will be in great debt to you.
Which way is your heart leaning?
I just buried the last person who truly knew me. My heart was buried with her.
Tragedy strikes the international community. Sources can now confirm that Queen Ramonda, daughter of Lumumba, has died. Western allies say that civil conflict
Said something on the bottom line. Left New Asgard to
to
create something. Oh.
I have no unsanctioned contact with the Kingdom of Wakanda.
What about the beads? I've been privy to every conversation you've had, including that treasonous call with the Queen. May she rest in peace.
The Wakandans saved my life.
Ever thought what we would be doing if the US was the only country in the world with vibranium?
I actually dream about that.
Creo. Let's start by running a comparative analysis between our attempts at creating a synthetic heart-shaped herb and the fibers from this bracelet.
I was just gonna say, she's got something from down deep that can help.
Yep, because that's what that plant was made out of.
Please upload my brother's DNA also.
Uploading now.
Well, this will be pretty cool here.
That's pretty neat.
The women that were guarding us, they had water over their mouths and on their necks. He didn't have that.
It's like a jellyfish. Just absorbs the oxygen from his skin. It's a process called diffusion.
Before he took out your plane, he jumped back into the water. What if that's what makes him strong? He's breathing air and getting oxygen from the water on his skin. If we could find a way to dry his ass out, he won't be as strong.
Suck all the water out of him. Big dehydrator.
I was just gonna say some kind of like suit or chamber, where it's just gonna
dry him out,
keep
man.
him dry.
Make him beef jerky.
Well, oh, that's kind of an homage.
Yep.
Hammering. I mean, that was copper, I think, but
This is not me.
I built you a new spear as well.
What is this contraption's name anyway?
There it is.
She's gonna bring it home. Mm-hmm.
Do you still have some fight left in you?
What do you have in mind?
Would you like me to print the heart-shaped herb?
Molo sana, Shuri. This is what you've been up to. What you have here now is a chance to restore Wakanda's protector. How would we know if it works?
If it glows.
Quincy! Shouldn't we be banning incense or something?
Oof.
Tabaco.
It's a pretty cool color grade.
Oh!
Nice.
How?
How? It's never as important as why, right? Why did you take the herb?
To see my family.
No, that's bullshit. You don't have to lie to me. We're more alike than you think. I took it to avenge my ancestors too.
I'm nothing like you. Unworthy king. Afraid of being replaced.
I had the courage to do what was necessary to change Wakanda. Cowards. That was the Panthers that came before me. And before T'Challa.
Don't mention my brother. You're the reason why he's dead. You burnt the herb, left us with no protector. Then Namor struck and killed my mother.
She sacrificed her life to protect a young girl from the lost tribe. T'Challa was too noble. He let the man who murdered your father live. Are you gonna be noble like your brother? Or take care of business, like me?
Are you okay?
Great to see him back in that role.
Who did you see?
No one. I failed. They abandoned me.
They would never do that.
I did everything I was supposed to do. I recreated the herb.
Okay.
Adjusted your stupid ritual, and for what?
Relax.
Why didn't he come for me?
Oh, I think it worked.
Oh, might have worked. Well.
I think you're going to need a suit.
Oh.
Those are badass.
Oh, she's looking at the old
gold on her. That's so badass.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
You are visitors. It is a wonder how anything gets done with you people.
You're about to meet the new ruler, Black Panther. I love this.
Nice.
Look at that suit.
That gold
Oh,
on.
shit.
God.
You
son of a bitch. Dylan.
Namor believes Wakanda's on her knees. Our queen murdered. He believes we have no protector. Now is our time to strike.
Assuming we can't kill this man, who can fly and is potentially as strong as the Hulk. They don't call him general or king. They called him Kukulkan, feather serpent god.
Namor's not finished. Now is our opportunity to take him. What are you afraid of?
War. Killing him will risk eternal war.
They'll fight to the last man.
Mother's life not worth eternal war?
Of course it was. But it is not what she would have wanted for you.
Well, he's still,
he's right.
He's still got some broken ribs. He's nursing.
Well, like he's saying, though, his people will never stop because they look at him like a god.
You speak of my mother as if she's still here. Her hopes and her dreams. But she's dead.
Namor drowned her! Right in front of me! Her hopes for me!
It doesn't exist. What matters is what I want. And what I want is Namor dead. And you're going to help me get it. Yava?
Let's go.
I don't think he's sold on it.
No.
He's not, but he's going to help.
He's going to listen, but he knows.
Well, I guess on the one hand, maybe I should say he's not because he wants to get revenge for the mom too. But he's also looking out more for her, which the mom doesn't want. Like he said, the mom doesn't want her to have that future. So
Take my hands. Emma, who did you see when you took the heb?
Say. Well, it was a trap.
Mm-hmm. Get him out of the water and get him dry. Look at that.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Holy shnikes.
Oh, there it is.
That's all a trap to get him up there.
Look at that.
For the queen.
The face kind of looks like.
Look at that.
Oh, she did a little remodeling on there, huh?
Look at that. Nice.
It's clearing him off.
He's fast. Run faster. Got you.
I was just gonna say
somebody got a hit on him. Finally.
Well, I was gonna say don't let him.
Yeah.
I am the Black Panther, and I'm here for retribution.
Getting a little hot in there, isn't
Oh,
it?
yep. Look at that.
It's like a sauna in here.
There's a sauna in here.
Oh, they got a whole bunch of those things.
Oh,
that was a lot.
That was a ton. Oh, it's gonna cover the entire bottom of that.
Yeah.
All right, got the stabilizers.
It'll be all right. It's Wakanda tech. It can take it.
There she goes.
Okay. It is time.
Super suit time.
Oh, you found the weak spot.
One of them.
What's the damage?
Catastrophic. The ship could explode at any second.
Get us to the desert.
Okay. Oh, this whole thing just exploded.
He's pretty close to water.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, jeez. I want somebody to take out this guy with the stupid hat. Oh, it's working.
Great.
She's got to go old school. Oh, just the claws.
Rock bottom.
Just get her
rock bottom. Oh, how do you like that?
He can't fly anymore.
Oh, it's digging in. There you go.
If the princess doesn't hurry, we may be going to join them.
Oh, claws are out.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh!
What just happened?
No.
Well, she just caught a vibranium spear right through the guts.
It could have been different.
Are you gonna be noble like your brother? Or take care of business.
Namor will beg me for mercy as I stand and watch as he dies.
Oh.
Oh, she's gonna walk. She's gonna walk it. Yee.
Ah. Little Rick Grimes action. It wasn't the oblique, was it?
It looked like it was the oblique.
Wakanda forever!
Oh, man!
She did it.
She toasted this guy.
I mean, you torched him.
She's gonna show him mercy, isn't she? She's gonna be like her brother. She's going to spare the man who killed her mother.
Show him who you are.
Yield. And Wakanda will protect your oceans, and your people will live. Vengeance has consumed us. We cannot let it consume our people.
Here's a nice glass of seawater for you to drink.
Wrong. It's not the three fingers like Hunger Games.
Go easy on him.
Wakanda forever.
You go like this, Wakanda forever.
All set to head home?
As long as you show the police won't be waiting for me at the airport.
Your suit. It's a great design, but can't let you leave with it.
It's all good.
Gotta send her home with something.
It's my dad's car. Used to work on it before. You sure this is her?
Every part. Have it shipped to Boston. Be there before you arrive.
I mean, the frame might be made out of vibranium, but
I was gonna say
that would be awesome.
Something. It's gotta be something with that
extra.
car.
Sure you're not trying to slide to Chicago? Catch a Bulls game?
I have something I need to take care of.
The damn Bears never get any respect.
No, nobody cares about the Bears, Dave.
It's always the Bulls.
Come on.
The Black Panther sends her regards. I, M'Baku, leader of the Jabari tribe, son of Wakanda, wish to challenge for the throne.
Genital di tukul. Bisa solkal tutan nile Wakanda in lobo.
Baas tenta tuklak ma tuwetahi. Litiu by no mayik alwiniki. Bale minaan akmotan lopti. Kietele noptan tikbetaha talokan beklahe.
Okay, wasn't sure where he was going with that.
Leka ho jajo kabilo janubate ko Wakanda. Wakanda tune janukati kak anti.
You're not far off. He's still heel.
Yeah. Waiting for his moment. Who's he? Oh, that's him fighting the
Panther.
I mean, it came off like they are teasing it.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that it is a full heel.
Oh,
but
she's gotta get old boy out. That's her business.
That's where she had to go.
When you turn around.
That's Michonne too.
Now I have seen everything.
Funny.
I think I should do it on my own.
Oh no, the ritual.
Yeah, she's gonna finish
Yep.
it. Yeah.
She didn't do it with her mom on T'Challa, but she's gonna do it for her mom here.
God, these scenes hit hard.
You know, they got to give him the tribute and send off he deserves.
Shuri? This is my son, Toussaint. This is your auntie, Shuri.
What? She left 6 years ago. Look at the kid. How old do you think he is?
Well, she just said auntie. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why when they walked out, I was like, holy shit.
We agreed it was better for him to grow up here.
away from the pressure of the throne. Your Baba prepared us for his death, didn't he? But he didn't want us to go to the funeral because he felt the time was not yet right. So we had our own ceremony for him here.
Did my mother meet him?
She did.
Oh, remember when the mom said I have something to tell you?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
My mom says you're good at keeping secrets.
Yes, I can keep a good secret.
Tusa is my Haitian name. My name is Prince T'Challa, son of King T'Challa.
Yep.
Wow, that was awesome.
Well, there it was. There was Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Wow.
And, right off the bat, the performances in this movie were phenomenal. I mean, that scene with Angela Bassett and Denai was really awesome. And for me, Denai stole the show in this whole movie. I absolutely love her character. Maybe I'm a little biased from The Walking Dead and being a big Michonne fan a little bit, but her range is so friggin' dynamic. She can just do anything. 1 minute she can be, screaming in battle, and then the next minute, she's shedding tears in an incredibly emotional scene. So, I mean, hats off to her. She's my MVP. Not to take anything away from everybody else who did an absolutely amazing job as well, but she was my MVP. I was a little skeptical, as the guys might have saw, with the enemies that Wakanda was facing because, from what I remember, Wakanda had so much tech and such resources, and everything was so overwhelming. I'm like, what? Who's the dollar store Aquaman gonna take on here? What's he gonna do? But they proved throughout the story to be a little bit more powerful than we thought, and in the end, it worked out pretty dang good. And, I don't know how much of it will show up in the cut, but the whole, I would say, what felt like the first, 20, 30 minutes of the movie, I thought was a pretty nice tribute to Chadwick. We didn't have a whole lot to say during the beginning of it. I think just kind of taking it all in and, wanting to give respect to him, because I felt like this movie was a very nice tribute to him and, for the work that he put into Marvel and all his fans across the world, everybody that, loved what Chadwick was able to bring to the screen. So I thought that was really well done. And, you almost kind of found yourself being like, is it okay to get into the movie now? Yeah. Can I laugh now? And can I be, and ready to go and everything? Because, you want to be respectful and everything. And I thought this movie did a very good job of that. And, now we kind of have things in place, as we saw with the end credits scene there. We've got a new kind of sort of like Iron Man suit. Obviously, we have the new Black Panther. I was hoping a little more love for Winston Duke. He's like probably like my number 2 in this movie. Guy just couldn't get no love. Took a hard punch to the chest from the god, but he still got up afterwards. So.
He wheezed a little bit.
Yeah, so yeah, he did all right. But I'm going to grab my board of truth.
The board of truth.
Yeah, for me, this one was a lot of fun. Our latest, I guess you'd say, Marvel DC movies. They haven't been that great. I mean, I think some of the last Marvel ones that I rated really high would probably be Spider-Man, and then Shang-Chi I thought was really good for, being one that we didn't really know the character of. So, yeah, guys, I mean, I thought Wakanda Forever was real strong. There was a few things that I didn't like, but overall, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and this is going to be a darn good rating for a Marvel movie that I'm typically not a fan of, casual fan, but hey, 3.75 out of 5 answers for me on Wakanda Forever.
What?
3.75.
Did you watch the same movie?
Yeah, I thought it was really strong. I mean, it's tough because it's trying to do a balancing act, right?
It's a good score.
Yeah. You know, I'm not going to pick on. I am not going to judge Mason Quinn for what he felt for this movie.
I mean,
again, I'm not typically a Marvel guy, and that's normally not my wheelhouse.
As you look
but
at
I
this
enjoyed
wonderful,
it.
amazing encyclopedia right here, T'Challa's sister Shuri took over from him as both Black Panther and the ruler of Wakanda. Right there it says it. But then also, I had to learn about Namor. He's the ruler of the undersea realm of Atlantis. I mean,
It is Atlantis.
He occasionally helps protect the surface world, but his priority is the welfare of the people of Atlantis. He had a relationship with Sue Storm, who you know as Invisible Woman of the Fantastic Four, but moved aside when she chose Reed Richards in the end. So, like, there's some fun facts in here, you know? It's a lot of fun. So that but it's fun because I would have never known this character if it wasn't this movie. And I know you like going, oh, these B villains and C villains. Yeah, but look at how big this fucking book is, all right? There's plenty in there.
This guy's dropping
plenty in there for us to go through. So, I mean, this is a fun one to have because he eventually, hopefully, he'll become an ally. But right now, there's going to be that struggle to go back and forth between Wakandans and Amar and his people. I'm like, he even has a clone of his mom that helps out. I mean, it's on the next page.
Does he rock the biker shorts in the book too? Or?
And Namora is also in there. I mean, there's plenty to go through with it. I'm just having a lot of fun with this. Obviously, you know, every one of us is going to say it. The amazing send-off they did with Chadwick was just top notch. It was amazing. Love how they even incorporated him into all of the Marvel studios. It was just fun seeing, you know, the growth of Letitia Wright as this character all the way through. It was awesome. Angela Bassett was amazing as usual. For me, I'm going to go with 4.5 answers. So, yeah, Quinn, that was horrible. But I gotta say, I had a lot of fun with this. I really did.
No, and I like giving Mason Quinn a hard time, but if you've watched our previous reactions, you've made no bones about it. Like the Marvel superhero movies aren't his type. He would rather see Fieros get sent into outer space.
Because that can really happen.
No, I thought this movie was great. It hits pretty hard in the beginning because it really felt like
and the end
a memorial for Chadwick Boseman. It really did, and you know, I have to imagine the people who went and saw this in the theaters, there was probably a lot of not so dry eyes in the theater for you know that opening sequence. You know, it's weird. It's like social media is great for a lot of reasons, and it gives everybody a voice. And unfortunately, when celebrities pass, sometimes the voices can get pretty negative. I remember when Paul Walker passed, there was a lot of people mourning his loss, and then there was a lot of people like, well, why do you care if a celebrity passed? You didn't know him. You didn't know. And it's like,
oh yeah, some do. Though.
If you're somebody who like goes to movies and watches TV shows, or if a musician dies, and these are people that, for all intents and purposes, you grow up with, you invite them into your home to entertain you. You don't have to know a celebrity personally to mourn your loss. And Chadwick Boseman was, you know, wildly popular. Black Panther was a hit across the globe.
God, 42 was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, he's
the James Brown movie.
He was, you know, he was a great actor, and it was his loss hit a lot of people very hard. And when you found out that he went through it silent, you know, because he wanted to just, you know, he wanted to deal with it on his own terms and didn't want people making a big deal about it. You know, that was, you know, it was tough to hear. But again, it really felt like they said, you know what, we're going to take the opening of this movie, and look, we could have done 2 minutes like, oh, the king has passed, but they very, very purposely did that. So I give them a lot of props for that. I thought the movie was a lot of fun. Like Mason Quinn, it was kind of like, you know, the emotion was pretty heavy, but you wanted to get into a Marvel movie, and I thought they did a good job with it. At first, I wasn't totally sold on the Namor character. You know, as Mason Quinn had said initially, it kind of felt like, what is this, Aquaman? But then, like, as they developed that world,
I completely pulled a 180 on that because, look, and let me preface, I love Jason Momoa, like Superman crush on Jason Momoa, right? But like, take the underwater world they had here versus the underwater world in Aquaman.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's not even close. This was so much. This was done so much better. They didn't, look. Obviously, there was CGI here, but they didn't like slam it in your face. So I think they did a great job with that. It made sense that they were going to have some sort of antagonist that could be an actual threat to them, and that was kind of like my thought coming in, like who's gonna challenge Wakanda, like is what could possibly happen, is some Russian mass arms dealer gonna accidentally
who's the villain gonna be,
get a hold of some vibranium, and so I thought that was a good plot. The back and forth, the way the princess turned into the Black Panther, of course, the way we had the young women from MIT come in and help out, and be able to bring something, because Wakanda's got all this technology and all this advanced stuff, and they were able to take somebody from the outside world who was able to bring something to their world to help them battle. So I thought it was a really good story. I would be remiss if I didn't mention my decades-long crush on Angela Bassett. I think that's probably not all that uncommon.
Probably a lot longer than that.
I said decades.
Oh, decades.
Decades.
With an S. With an S.
Yeah, we're talking decades-long crush on Angela Bassett. So anything she's in, you're kind of like, oh, it's Angela Bassett.
Wow, what a woman.
Right. Yep. No, but I thought this movie was a lot of fun. It was very well done. I enjoyed the princess as the Black Panther. That reveal was really cool. It was good to see Michael B. Jordan, firing her up a little bit.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And she took the advice of her mother and did what her brother would have done to help bring peace to Wakanda, and didn't give in to that anger. So I thought this was a really good movie. Going to go a little higher than Mason Quinn, and I like what they did at the end. With bringing out his son.
Yeah.
Like as soon as she was walking down with a little kid, it took me a half second, and I was like, well, no, wait. So that was pretty cool. He's a little bit young, I think, now to set up any sort of sequels. I don't know. I don't follow the whole MCU like the answer does, so I couldn't tell you what movies are coming out other than what we see in trailers.
Well, this was the end of Phase 4.
Okay.
So now with Ant-Man and Wasp, that's the beginning.
So we're not going to see another Black Panther movie for a minute?
Not for a minute, yeah.
Okay, so the young man might not play any role, but it was cool that they did in the movie that he had somebody to carry on his legacy. So I'm going to go with 4.75. I thought this was a really well done film, and I'm definitely putting out some extra points for the way they did the intro and the memorial of sorts that they had for Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, I kind of want to echo all of you on the intro they did for the first 10 minutes. It was give or take a little bit. They let that breathe, and I'm glad they did. Them taking, this is my perspective, them taking kind of like a real ish, kind of like, I don't know the words here.
A real take on something.
Yeah, they took like a real part of life ish and invested that into the beginning of, hey, what's my brother's heart rate right now? I thought that was a very unique way to bring that into the movie to start. And then that Marvel title sequence, the no sound, the images and video of Chadwick, I thought that was hugely impactful and brilliant on everyone who took part in that, for sure. Very, very well done there. The sister grieving, I thought was great, even a year later.
Yep.
She did it a lot through hiding behind her work. She had still holding some of that anger. Even when Mom, Angela Bassett, I'll just say Angela Bassett, was trying to bring her, to calm her, basically trying to alleviate the situation for her. She was still, really hard-nosed of that this is all done, or however she was saying those words. And then right there, the mom was going to spill the beans, but then here comes Namor, who just kind of interrupted that. And then it's something that at least I forgot of, like, probably after 3 minutes because of the way the story was kind of taking us, and I completely forgot about that. Usually I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta swing back to that. Just totally forgot about it.
Gotta write that down.
To what Mason Quinn was saying with Angela and Denai, wow, that scene was awesome. I know you said Denai's your MVP. I would say Angela Bassett and Denai stole the show here. Their performances were phenomenal, and you could feel the emotion not only just from them but from everyone that was in this film. Again, just phenomenal acting. The way they made you feel and think, and just provoked any kind of emotion out of you. I do want to call out the Val and Ross. I'm happy that we're seeing more of Val. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get a ton more of her as we go into, I believe, phase 5, as Answer was saying. I do believe, now I don't know anything about her in the comics. I just know a little bit from like Greg and John and the Real Rejects and some of the other people from YouTube that I watch. So I don't know a ton of in-depth, but I do understand that she's a very intriguing character, especially if you watched the Falcon show. You know that we're going to be probably in for some fun stuff there. So, and then Ross, the way he was in this, Martin Freeman, the way he was in this one, I felt like his urgency and his emotions throughout this whole thing, because the way they had him placed in here and written, I thought it's just fantastic. It was all urgency out of him in this. There was really for the most part, no joking around with him. No, he had a couple levity moments, but it was just urgency.
And he's an amazing actor to begin with.
Oh, yeah, so. Bilbo, come on. I thought that dynamic, and they gave us enough. It wasn't like it was always cut back to him or cut back to her on Val, but I enjoyed every second of that. They just gave us enough in this to satisfy some taste buds to set up for probably what's coming. The overall tone of this film, for me, was absolutely awesome. The emotion that this movie carried was phenomenal. You felt it from the first second of this film all the way to the last, with the introduction of his son, just from start to finish, pure emotion, and Chadwick deserves that. So, very well done from everyone involved in this film, all the way from the actors to the cast, crew, director, everyone involved. They nailed it out of the park for me. So I will go with a 4.8 on this big-ass board
he's got the big one over there.
For my scale.
Look at that.
It's refreshing. I know, a lot of people say, we don't always need some serious stuff, but to me, this is how I prefer my stuff, with a little bit more of a heavier tone. Not a Chadwick heavy tone here, but overall story where it was just boom, boom, boom. And I say that because Thor was a little too much out of my wheelhouse. The last one, Love and Thunder, was a little out of my wheelhouse. Still had some moments in there where it was great, but again, 4.8.
I think that's the highest I've ever seen Diamond Dave give a score.
Hey, I mean, if I'm looking at this
in person, I should say.
I'm trying to base most of everything off what did it make me feel. It made me feel a lot of shit in this, So, I mean, especially with the real life consequences that happen out of a tragedy of Chadwick, I don't know. It made me feel a lot. So 4.8 for me.
I took one note through the entire thing.
I didn't.
I took one note and I didn't touch on it in my wrap.
Oh yeah.
So I made it the second. Just so the one thing that I really want to hit home that I completely biffed over. This is why we take notes. Is the beach scene with the Queen and the Princess. Awesome. Where she says that she still feels him there. And, I don't forget whether she said the breeze or something. And then the princess says, no, that's just your own conscience making it up for comfort for you. And then at the end, when she had her moment of whether she was going to let him live or or take him out, what happened? She saw her mom. Yep. And so in the beginning of the movie, the mom says, basically when somebody passes, they're never really gone. And the daughter says, no, you're just doing that for comfort. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the movie, she has that moment where she looks to her mom for advice. And I think that's like I said, I don't need to pull lessons out of every movie we watch, and I don't think this one has any big lessons. I just want to focus on the tribute that they did to Chadwick. But it was, given the nature and the timing with Chadwick's passing, to throw in kind of that lesson when somebody that you love passes, they're never really gone. They live on with you and in your memories and the stories you tell and in your heart. I thought that was a really great point that they hit home, and not everybody believes that when you're grieving, but when you can get a little bit further past that grieving process, you realize that is really true. The people that we love, they're never really gone.
Yeah,
I like that you were able to spot on the scroll, the Scott Lang, and then we saw the
on the news scroll,
Cooper, because they're trying to get now to the next phase of everything. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to see where they're going through with Ant-Man, and then Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Which
that one's gonna be a tearjerker.
And just real quick, Dave, that's a really good point that you made about how movies make you feel, because we've been kind of hitting on that a lot lately about, okay, what was our experience with the movie or whatever. And like I said, because of with the timing of Chadwick and everything and how it all happened. And this was a movie where they did little reminders throughout it. They didn't just do like one at the end like we've seen, or one thing in the beginning. It was kind of a thing throughout. So I mean, I think maybe that affected me a little bit, where I was always kind of like, God, what a bummer, man. The guy's gone, and I'm kind of like down, and then you get up a little bit for the movie, and then you're like, that's right. It brings you back, and that reality it just keeps hitting you with a hammer that he's gone, and it just sucks.
What I liked is that they even had Killmonger going, "Are you noble like your brother?" Like even he acknowledged how noble he was. I thought that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, again, even bringing MJ back for this whole thing was really well done.
Really, and they knew. I think they knew they had a. Look, you have a responsibility to try to deliver a good product to the fans, right?
Yeah.
But there's something different about saying, hey, look, we're in a spot where this movie is going to mean a lot to a lot of people, and I got to be honest, like, I love the Marvel movies, and we've been going with my family for years, so I wouldn't say they don't mean anything to us because they're something that you have a good time with family. But I think this movie meant more than most of the Marvel movies, and I think they really put a lot into being mindful of that. So, hats off to Marvel on an amazing movie.
Uh-huh. So there you have it, guys. We all loved it, and despite Quinn's score, we all loved the movie. We thought it was a great send-off, of course. So for Diamond Dave over there's Appleton Oak. That, of course, is Mason Quinn, and I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals. Wakanda forever.